I think I'm live. Tonight, not only did I issue a new 90-day fitness challenge, because health is wealth, but tonight we're going to cover two of the most important articles. Tonight, we're going to cover two of the most important articles Tonight, we will cover two of the most important articles that you will ever witness in cryptocurrency. The first one is the distinctive roles of XRP, XLM, and XDC in modern finance. The distinctive roles of XRP, XLM, and XDC in modern finance. Sounds like $1 million, sir. It's always something that as soon as I did that, okay. And the second article, which is an amazing read, and I told the world about this one. Here is the XRP price if U.S. banks use XRP for domestic settlements. Oh, crypto for life in the building. Have no fear. Crypto for life is here. 68J in the building. What up, Jay? Much love, my brother. Yo, what up, broski? CKJ hitting that gym big time. I already told the world that basically I started hitting the gym hard at home first before we returned to the gym. So, bam. And he had his Ripple Army shirt on in the gym. And actually, y'all seen the article that came out with John Denton today. Good God, that boy is serious. Ripple Army XRP. And actually, we're going to talk about that. I want to cover maybe the John Denton article today. Talks about the XRP Army. But I do got some really good other reads. Bam, look at that boy. He's focused. He's serious. Oh, let me see. Where's my iPad at? I want to see what you guys say. God. How come my iPad and my phone be dead? What's the odds of that? What is the odds? What? Well, I guess I've been making a lot of videos today. As a matter of fact, guys, this is a surprise live stream. Surprise live. We don't even go live on Wednesday nights. But since I missed the morning live stream, because I had like a lot of appointments today. And then, you know, it ran over in the gym. The 90-day fitness challenge ran over today. Plus, I don't think I'm going to be able to go live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. So I was like, man, we're going to have a surprise live stream tonight. New 90-day fitness challenge, baby. Health is wealth. Hold up. Bam, right there. Good God. I'm trying to tell you. Muscle memory, baby. It didn't take long, did it? Oh, hold up. We got another one. Oh, muscle, huh? Oh, that was the other day in the gym. Damn. Look at that boy's arms. Good God. Holy moly. Greatness is in his DNA, I believe. Y'all see my niece Angel. She's like real serious. She's serious about fitness, I guess. Maybe. Oh, Crypto for Life with the super sticker. Shout out to my legendary brother, 68J. 68J in the building. Crypto for Life. Get your crypto, it's critical. What's up, Jay? So good to see you, sir. And I do appreciate the support for the stream because we are running a campaign. What kind of campaign? We're running a campaign. We're running a campaign. I'll talk more about the campaign later in the stream, but the super chats help out in a very big way. I'll tell you that for sure. 68J with the super sticker. And the what's up, broski. CKJ hitting the gym. I know I just motivated Jay right now. Jay's like, oh, I'm going for a long walk tomorrow. You know, Jay's in Vegas, so you can burn calories fast in Vegas. What up, Crypto Crossroads? Good to see you, bro. And I think I see something else here. Angus Scrum in the building. Angus, have I told you lately that I love you, sir? I really do appreciate the support for the channel. It helps out in a very big way. Okay, let me see if I can turn this on now real quick. Guys, I got two really good articles, and I'm going to make the stream short and sweet. I missed you guys. I dropped 2 videos today, though. I dropped 2 videos today. What? Even though we didn't go live at 1, we dropped 2 videos today. And we still went live. So that's 1 live stream and 2 videos today. And I might have to make a video after the live stream. And the reason I'm going live is because most likely, yeah, I definitely probably won't be able to go live tomorrow at 1. So shout out to Angus Scrum. I do appreciate the super chat. 68J, much love, my brother. I do appreciate the support for the channel because I need all the support we can get, baby. Oh, you'll never believe who follows CKJ. You'll never believe it, Angus Scrum. Man, I wish you could hear this music right now. The John Cena music. You can't see me. My time is now. It's the franchise. We're shining now. Guys, here's the thing. I noticed somebody with an XRP tweet yesterday said, oh, John Cena followed them. And they said John Cena must be bullish on XRP. So I was like, hold up. If John Cena is bullish on XRP and John Cena followed you, then maybe John Cena followed me. And I was just checking. And I said, let me check John Cena's name. So then I said, JOHHHN, John Cena. And as soon as I went to it, it said follow back. I said, no way. John Cena followed me? John Cena followed me. Oh my God, I wish I could hit that music right now. I don't know if you guys can hear it through here. Probably not. And John Cena got 14 million followers. And he's very active on social media. You can't make things better until we stop making them worse. And he has another good saying over here too about what was the other one? It was like time is like precious, something like that. What did he say? He said, oh man, I guess I can't find it right now. He basically says the most valuable things in life are time. Time is very precious. Time is priceless. Time with your family and friends. That's why we're on a pursuit of happiness in this new ecosystem. And if you guys didn't, if you missed my XDC video, I went deep down the rabbit hole on XDC. Trying to, damn phone takes forever. Load, my apologies. I went deep down the rabbit hole on XDC. Who's familiar with John Cena, baby? Come on, I'm like a big wrestling fan. What? I mean, I grew up on wrestling. What? Ric Flair, The Rock. I mean, come on. Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man, Mr. Perfect, the $1 Million Man, Jimmy Snuka, Roddy Piper. Oh, you know what's crazy is today I was just scrolling through social media, and I guess Mr. T's daughter, Mr. T has a daughter who does stand-up comedy. And actually, she was really funny. Maybe I just have like a comical bone, but she was telling a story how her dad, Mr. T, was at WrestleMania with Hulk Hogan. And she was giving like all the behind the scenes goods. She was like, nobody believed me that my dad was Mr. T. And she was like, everybody hated me in school because I'm like, oh, my dad's Mr. T. And everybody thought I was always making up these lies. And she was like, mainly the teachers. So anyway, she was like, I can't even tell the whole story the way she told it. She was like, one year Hulk Hogan and Mr. T were hanging out in the hotel room. And, you know, she was just giving all the behind the scenes goods. It was really interesting. She was very funny. I'll just say that. But anyway, I'm a big time wrestling fan. So for John Cena to follow me is like, hold up. Oh, here it is. I don't know if you can hear it. Let's see. Oh my God. All that time wasted. Oh, here it is. John Cena followed me. No, I ain't taking that far. John Cena, you can't see me, baby. Come on. It's arguably John Cena could be the greatest champion to ever grace WWE. No, some say it could be Hulk Hogan. Some say it could be Ric Flair. Some say it could be Ultimate Warrior. But if you look at it, maybe statistics and data, I think John Cena sold more merchandise over his career span than any other wrestler. So, and matter of fact, statistically, he's a 17-time heavyweight champion. So he actually beat Ric Flair's record. So John Cena is the greatest heavyweight champion ever. And he happens to follow CKJ. So I said, guess who followed me on X? Guess who followed me on X? And I said, is John Cena bullish on ZBCN? Because I do talk about Zebec a lot, though. I said, is John Cena bullish on XRP? Because, you know, I do talk about XRP a lot. And been talking about XRP since 2016, which would make good for this John Deaton article. But I think I found the answer. Holy snap. Hold up. Hold up. Which would make good for this John Deaton article. Okay, sounds great. What's that right there? Crypto Clay in the building. Good God. Crypto Clay. Let me calm down. My apologies. Got too excited. Crypto Clay with the $20 super chat. Crypto Clay, have I told you lately that I love you, sir? And many blessings to you and the family. Much abundance to you in 2025, sir. Love all you guys. Bullish family, baby. Tell him Clay. Okay, my fault. I'm sorry. My apologies, guys. I have been known to get maybe too excited about crypto because crypto is where it's at. Now, don't get me wrong. Even though we're getting a little off track, I really do have two good articles I do want to cover. One is XDC has a real potential to be a game changer in your life, depending on if you hold XDC or not. Now, this article I did cover in the video. I'm not sure if you saw it, Crypto Clay, sir. But this is the distinctive role of XRP, XLM, and XDC. Bam! And you know what makes this article a really good article right here? I remember in 2016, 2017, there's no way you could mention XRP and XLM, even in the same show. People would be pissed. Like, what? We don't like XLM. So this is way before even XDC came out. So I think there's three different niches here, and all these have utility and use case. XDC, XRP, XLM, good read. And here is the price of XRP if banks use XRP for domestic settlement. We're about to get to that momentarily, sir. As soon as I say. Thank you big time. Oh, Crypto for Life. I appreciate that, sir. Super sticker. Much love, dude. Mike Mans, SLV. Crypto for Life. I think Crypto for Life sent another super chat. Much love, Jay. You're a legend, bro. I really appreciate that. We're going to tear the house down in 2026. No doubt about it. Cheers, Angus Scrum. Much love, bro. You've been supporting for a long, long time. Jay coming through with the multiple super chats and multiple love. That's a legendary guy right there for sure. We turn Vegas out. No doubt about it. Crypto Clay with the $20 super chat. Love you guys. We love you, Clay. Without you, there would be no us. Well, I won't say without you there'd be no us, but you have actually been a very big contributor to the movement of us. Bam. Bullshit number one. All right. Last thing. I just want to send this to the Telegram really quick. I'm not even going to type anything with it. Just maybe just let them know we're live. And oh, okay. I'll let you guys look at this real quick. Why I send this out. 90-day fitness challenge, baby. I'm telling you, we're taking things serious. I got some ideas about life. Oh, matter of fact, it might even be able to work with 6-8. But I know 6-8's a busy man. But nah, 6-8 ain't that busy. He got time on his hands. He's already hit crypto retirement. And Jay's really good at finding news. You know what I was thinking, Jay? I was thinking about having like multiple different people come in on the show, but not really coming for a whole hour. Because you ever notice like for example, CNBC or something, Brad Garlinghouse might come on there for like 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Like the person comes on kind of quick. I was thinking about having a show where like multiple different channels come on one show for like 10 minutes. Maybe Jay finds an amazing article. He drops by, covers that article. And then we go into like whatever other news we're going to cover instead of the person being there the whole hour. And then maybe if somebody does charts, they come in for like 10 minutes, do like the charts. Oh, let's go to the charts. What do you see in the charts today, sir? They do like 15 minutes and then they're out. And maybe somebody come and read an article. I'm trying to make like a multi-content creator channel with multiple channels coming into the stream at different times, but not for the whole hour. Rough draft idea out loud there. New 90-day fitness challenge. And to Twitter, and this is it. Hit link, we're live. Surprise live stream, guys. This is why it's very important. Hit link. This is why it's very important to hit your notification bell below. We is live. XDC, XRP, XLM. If you have these three, or if you have any of these three, does that make sense? Any of these three, your life will change by, maybe we should say something more realistic. Should we say 2030 or 2026? 2026. Let's say 2026. Nobody wants to wait to 2030. And okay, we're going to call this real XRP price. Yeah, real XRP price, baby. Real XRP price. Okay, that'll work. Are we ready? Crypto players like, finally. No, I'm just joking. Oh, the thumbnail is like he's working out. Oh, snap. Crypto Clay Liberty says, hey, bro, to the phase, Liberty. Where's Liberty? Yeah, 6AJ's in the building, Clay. Crypto for life. Shout out to Crypto for life. Let's do it on game. Yeah, because actually, yeah, me and Jay used to really flow good together. We actually flowed really good together. I actually joke, Jay would always, you know, I would say something wild and reckless, and he can make it sound so elegant and beautiful. It was like a good flow. It was like a good flow for sure. I wasn't saying wild and reckless, but, you know, it was a good flow. That's for sure. So, yeah, Jay, we're going to talk more about that, sir. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I was thinking about you the other day. Should we start with this one first? Let's start with this one first. This is a good read. Here is XRP price if banks use XRP for domestic settlement. Now, I was thinking, why is that a good read? Because domestic settlement is okay. Domestic is going to be what? Within the U.S. So domestic settlement is like all U.S. transactions. Not all U.S. transactions if banks use XRP for domestic settlement. And many may not know there's a difference between settlement and what was the big thing in crypto? Many may not know. Back in the day in like 2016, 2017, money never settled. Money didn't move. Money never moved until cryptocurrency. There was no such thing as settlement. Like, oh, we're going to settle this transaction in real time. That was unheard of in 2016, 2017. So we're saying, oh, let's use XRP for settlement. That's like, whoa, that's innovative. Because the thing is, before entities were only sending IOUs back and forth. If ℚ𝕝𝕠𝕨 was to send $20 to 6AJ in Vegas to MoneyGram and MoneyGram, when Jay picks that up, it never settled. Like basically, MoneyGram still owes MoneyGram $20 from the transaction. That's settled later that day or even that week, maybe that month. Who knows when it's ever going to settle? There was never no settlement. I had to beat that drum a little bit because people need to realize how big cryptocurrency is. Don't forget the settlement process. So let's move forward. That's why I'm excited about crypto too, because there's like so many little things in between that people don't really realize. Like even the word settlements. Anyway, that was a big thing. The price of XRP will scale up to 3 figures when banks in the United States adopt it for domestic settlements. Is everybody with me so far? And everybody smashing that like, comment, subscribe. The only thing that sharpens the sword is friction. This is my favorite quote. Days. If that is easy, everyone would be rich. From ℚ𝕝𝕠𝕨. Not only is ℚ𝕝𝕠𝕨 a very generous individual, he sounds like a very intelligent individual also. I do appreciate the support, Clay. There was a saying, actually, I think it's on this one right here. Actually, yeah, it might be on the one that I put on Instagram with, I think Arnold Schwarzenegger speaks on this one, actually. It actually has a really good quote. It kind of goes with what ℚ𝕝𝕠𝕨 says. Let me see. I don't know if it's, I don't know if I can hear the sound. Nope. No, it's not really familiar. I don't really use Instagram through the desktop too much. So I'm not sure what the sound is. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to the beginning. You guys got to hear this. It's really good. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. The first rule of success is to have a vision. If you don't have a vision of where you're going, you don't have a goal, you drift around and you never end up anywhere. You can have the best ship in the world. You can have the best airplane in the world. If the pilot or the captain doesn't know where to go, it'll just drift around. And you got to think, picture this in Arnold Schwarzenegger's voice. You will not end up anywhere, or most likely in the wrong place. Tell him, Arnold. No, don't get me wrong. Arnold is somewhat of an inspiration as far as like, come on, he came here from, you know, could have been a farm dude, and he came here and said, oh, I'm gonna be famous, and went to Hollywood, started, you know, lifting weights. Oh, I'm gonna be big. Like basically that's a lot of Gold's Crush. I don't know if you ever followed Arnold's career. Anyway, let's get back to the business here. My apologies. Health is wealth. The price of XRP will scale to 3 figures if banks in the United States adopt it for domestic settlement. Notably, XRP trades around $2.82. Many investors argue that the current price still does not reflect the real value. Actually, this is a really good read. When I read this the other day, I was like, well, it's a good article. That's why I'm bringing it to you. And you guys remember I told you about the other day in the stream, I said, oh, I got to read you guys this article. Notably, XRP trades at around $2.82. The current price still does not reflect the real value of its role in payments. And that is like so true. Like what? Imagine the use case that XRP doesn't even really, like, you know how many people don't even really know about crypto? When you watch crypto convos, you see a lot of people don't even really know the price of Bitcoin. A lot of people still don't even know about XRP. So it's like, whoa, like this is still so new, even though it seems like we've waited so long. 282 today. But a lot would argue that the current price does not reflect the real value and the role in payments, despite an over 400% increase from its value from a year ago. Woo! U.S. bank domestic settlement volume. Now let's do some numbers. Now, if you start running some numbers here, like, whoa, because you got to understand how big this mission and this initiative and this new asset class and this evolution of money in this. Okay, let me stay focused. The discussion has intensified as talks surface about U.S. banks potentially using XRP for domestic settlement. For context, Fed Reserve data shows that in 2024, now listen, banks moved $28 trillion through a national settlement service, which is called NSS, National Settlement Service. Bam, you learned something tonight. You didn't know that they moved $28 trillion through the National Settlement Service. Now, hold up. I can only imagine if you're calling that settlement service, did the settlement service ever really settle? Or is that the settlement service of just moving money that never settled originally? Anyway, meanwhile, with such high volumes flowing through the system, that's what I'm saying. The idea of what XRP is stepping as a settlement tool naturally triggers the question on how its price might respond. Right now, XRP operates as a much smaller scale. It changes hands at around $3 with a circulating supply of 59 billion and the market cap value about 178 billion. That's like even sick to think about, though. If you think about what market cap of Ripple Labs is $178 billion. I remember that was almost the total value of the crypto market in 2018. As far as crypto market was 600 billion. Ripple now is worth 200 billion. Like, look how far we have come. And so, like, just do the data. Like, you can hypothetically figure like where this is going. If we got what 200 billion in less than 10 years, let's say we're definitely going to pick up the volume within the next 10 years. So we could say, what, $1 trillion easily. Its daily trading volume averages around 6 billion, far below the 77 billion that moves through the NSS each day, National Settlement Service each day. If XRP price, if U.S. banks adopt it for settlement, that's what I'm saying, because that's going to be like real-time settlement. That could be like a little bit of uphill fight, because you know how many jobs will get cut. Good God, you're taking out the whole middle layer. That's where innovation comes in. To test this, to test the possible price impact, if the NSS adopts it, we turned to OpenAI. That's what I was thinking too. Like, here comes AI. AI is like everything now, as far as like, okay, because if you kind of think about it, how else will we figure out the value of what XRP is going to be with all domestic settlement? Well, let's ask AI. ChatGTP, notably the chatbot, compared XRP's current trading activity with the NSS settlement benchmark. And that's what I'm saying. If you really run the data, like what's the NSS settlement numbers? And what if XRP was to handle that or a fraction of that? Like, this is really hypothetically could be a real answer. Logically, right? Or am I wrong, Clay? Neighbor on Elm Street. What happened? That movie scared the hell out of me when I was like a little kid. I think I had like nightmares for a week on that one. That's like part 3, I believe. Scared the hell out of me. Oh, Conan. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah. I used to be a big Arnold fan back in the day with Conan, Terminator, all those movies. But I was more of a bigger fan of like how just he came to America and you just have such passion to make it. Like, he came here broke. Like, I mean, like, what? Like, if I just really believe if you set your mind to anything, you can really accomplish it. Like, if you want to be like, oh, I'm going to go to Hollywood and be famous. You know how many people actually really do that? I know a lot of people don't make it, but a lot of people do. Like, oh, yeah. Oh, I listened to an amazing motivational thing earlier. The one guy said, really, it's the journey that it's really the most. Matter of fact, I wrote it down. You got to love the process as much as you love the prize. Bam! That's so true, because there's a process. There's a process to it. And if you don't love the process, you can't take a shortcut to the prize. Bam. XRP price, if banks adopt it for settlement. Yeah. To test the possible price impact of the NSS adopts it, we turn to OpenAI ChatGPT, notably the chatbot, compared XRP's current trading activity with the NSC settlement benchmark. It found that XRP processes less than 1/9 of the NSS daily volume. 1/9. Like, what? Do you realize the open market and opportunity here? Ali and Silver Days. Shout out to all the members. Thank you, Silver Days. Do you realize, like, hold on, listen, the NSS moves what, 6 billion a day? And roughly they're saying, whoa, XRP doesn't even move 1/9 of that. So do you realize the open door of opportunity for XRP to move or provide liquidity or settlement? And yeah, it's liquidity and settlement, definitely 2 different things. This is like a huge. If it scaled at price levels to match the gap, XRP would need to rise about 11.7 times where it stands today. 11 times. This calculation roughly puts XRP at $35 per token if it fully matched the NSS daily settlement flows. And I think that's simple, me personally. To match the settlement flows, $6 billion a day. What? I wonder how much money we move on what? What do they call it? ACH. How much money does ACH move a day? We're talking just ACH. What's it? ACH processes a day. Because, I mean, come on. That's just talking NSS settlement. ACH process daily. Just curious. This number has to be way bigger. So we're actually putting XRP in at $35 just on settlement of NSS. The automatic clearinghouse ACH is a network available for processing payments 23 hours every day. ACH, well, we got to say daily money volume. Got to go more detail here. They don't know numbers. They're trying to be secretive. The ACH automatic clearinghouse network allows money to process for transfers and batches with same day ACH, enabling funds to move within a few hours, same day. Standard transfers. Okay, how much money? How much? My apologies for getting offhand here. Because I'd just like to throw in the amount of money that XRP would. What if you take ACH, but SHX is going to do that? Okay, now we're talking real numbers. The amount of money processed daily by ACH network is in the trillions of dollars. That's what I'm saying. They're giving you a low ball estimate on XRP just covering the NSS value. So that's like so minuscule compared to real money moving around. So XRP $35 easily. This is for entertainment purposes only. But you see what I'm saying? As far as right here it is. ACH transfers, vary bank account types per transaction, a limit of 1 million. Standard transfers 1 million. What? They're watching that money. But often have lower daily market cap. The ACH process over 3.3 trillion with over 1.2 billion in payments. 3.3 trillion. So we're in the trillions of dollars. So they actually do higher estimates here, I believe, also. However, ChatGPT noted that this 35 estimate only shows a linear projection. That's what I'm saying. That one line covers the last 10 minutes of what I was just saying. I could have just read this line and saved us 10 minutes. Notably, real markets do not always move so neatly. According to ChatGPT, if U.S. banks began using XRP, several extra factors could drive the price higher. For instance, banks will likely hold a large amount of XRP as a reserve, taking coins out of circulation. Yeah. It noted that this reduction in supply could tighten liquidity and to create upward pressure. Moreover, speculation would also add to bullish momentum. Now, are you ready for some bullish price predictions, sir? Which I believe this is probably one of the best XRP price prediction articles I ever read in the history of articles. And I've been reading these things since 2016. Oh, Russell C., sir, good to see you. It's been quite some time, and you're still holding down with the 5-year membership. Much love, sir. Oh, Russell C., I'm not sure if you missed the Zebec challenge, sir, which is the newest challenge for 2025. Hope you rode that. We crushed that, and it went to all-time high right before we touched down in Vegas this year, sir. I don't even know if you know Russ. Yeah, Russ is an OG. Me and 68J hosted the biggest party in the history of humanity in Vegas this year. It was 68J and CKJ hosted the Zebec World Tour / XRP. What do they call it? XRP Community Meetup 2025. And we hosted it at Club Echo. Sold out 200 tickets. Bam! And it was unbelievable time. So Russ and whoever's listening right now, Get Money Squad. I see Get Money Squad. I hope you guys are ready for 2026 because we're all going to Vegas in 2026. Are you with me or are you against me? Just having fun. I'll get more serious now so we can get out of here. We'll get out of here in 10 minutes. No doubt about it. 10 minutes for sure. So I got to finish reading these. For instance, so far they're giving you pretty much a really, what's the word I'm looking for? Jay, what's the word I'm looking for, Jay? Like like an easy estimate. Like CJ would make that sound sweet right now. However, ChatGPT noted that this 35 estimate only shows a linear projection. So, for instance, banks will likely hold large amounts of XRP, taking coins out of circulation. Of course, ChatGPT pointed out that the bullish conditions often push assets far beyond their baseline valuations. And I'm trying to tell you guys, imagine when Ripple announces IPO, which is coming in the future. Ripple right now got so much damn liquidity with their escrow that they're providing yield programs to different entities like Gemini, and like basically Ripple got liquidity and they're ready to sling that liquidity, which in return is going to pretty much create new railways for on-demand liquidity and XRP, and also send XRZILLAS to the moon. But this is going to be, it's going to be a hell of a ride. ChatGPT also pointed out that bullish conditions often push assets far beyond their baseline get money squad, especially when new use case emerges on a massive scale, which is like what? Trump is in, Eric is in, Don Jr. is in, even Barron's in. If adoption, when adoption happens, the momentum and the excitement together will lift XRP to the $70 to $100 range. You know, if you're with it, oh my God, I can't wait to mix in the audio with this program. Because then he said the first rule of success is to have a vision. New 90-day fitness challenge, baby. New 90-day fitness challenge, baby. What you want to do? Huh? I'm trying to tell you, this time we're going to go. I think we're going to push it to the limit this time. I might try to go for bigger than ever. Huh? Because, you know, we ain't getting no younger. So what if we go for bigger than ever right now? That could be oppressive. We'll see what happens. Did 6AJ drop another super sticker? Did I miss anything? Good possibility. Yeah, RIP Hulk Hogan. You should have heard the story. You should have heard the story that Mr. T's daughter was telling about Hulk Hogan. They was like, oh yeah, Mr. T and Hulk Hogan was in the room partying, and they really got into it with Roddy Piper because Roddy Piper actually hurt Mr. T on accident. So Hulk Hogan and Roddy Piper started fighting in the hotel room. And Mr. T's daughter was like, the whole time the wife was screaming, Terry, stop, Terry. And you could picture it because she was like, I didn't even know Hulk Hogan's name was Terry. So just imagine, then they were getting it in the room. And it's just kind of funny hearing, you know, Mr. T's daughter tell the story. So, and then you kind of think about like, these are just like regular people, or you're humans like, you know, you and me. Just like, even though Hulk Hogan was like, you know, damn near 6'8", 300 pounds, but, you know, even he was a huge dude, but he was like still a human. He's still a person. Oh, the Bushwhackers. I remember my brother loved the Bushwhackers. But Luke and Butch. Yeah, Luke and Butch. I remember the Demolition. I used to love the Demolition. One time when Eli retweeted my post. Oh, no way, TM, for real? That would be huge. I think I would have to retweet that at least once a day for like a year straight. Elon retweeted my post. You know, the next day, did you guys know that Elon retweeted my post? Like a week later. Come on, guys. You may not know this. No, let me stop. Randy Savage, I always loved Randy Savage. He was like the realest, and like take no, like, you know, he was like serious. He was like wound real tight. He better be. Oh, Jake the Snake. It was hard to believe he came out there with that snake. He put the snake on you within the bag. I'm like, no way. That's wild. John Cena is a TV champ. We never have the respect. That's, I always wonder like what John Cena is like. For some reason, like a lot of people started like just booing him and saying, oh, Cena sucks. And he was like always a good guy. So, but maybe just like the real good guy. I just, from analyzing it, I'm thinking maybe the good guy persona just didn't play role well. And like, I guess they'll call maybe the attitude era was like, you know, Stone Cold, who's like, you know, flicking everybody off and cussing up a storm. And it's like more reality. Like Stone Cold made it more like reality. And they try to carry on like John Cena, like with the Hulkamania thing, where he's like, oh, the good guy, take your, you know, say your prayers and take your vitamins. You know, they try to continue that. I mean, it worked for the little kids, though. Like, the little kids love John Cena. But I think just the older audience wasn't really feeling that as far as, I mean, I don't know. There's a lot. I mean, it could go a lot deeper. John Cena thought he was like a rapper when he first started in wrestling, which actually I met John Cena. Oh, that's ironic because I met John Cena when he first started wrestling, and him and his partner had a rap CD. and you can get his autograph, but you would have to buy the CD. So I actually stood in this line for like 3 hours one time. This was like, what, 20 years ago or something. And met John Cena and his cousin who did the CD and does the one song where you can't see me, the time is now. He actually can rap a little bit in the CD. There's actually some really good songs on there, but his voice is like, he just doesn't have like a kind of like a rapper voice. But he was passionate about it. Maybe that's why people don't like him. I don't know. But anyway, for those that don't know, John Cena followed me. What? But one thing, I'll get back to the other article that I got so we can get out of here in less than a few minutes. I do got a lot of respect for wrestlers because, okay, the match might be planned out, but at the end of the day, like, come on, they're putting their bodies on the line. Like, what, 300 pounds? That's a 300-pound man. Imagine somebody, like, picking you up right now and slamming you on your back at the age you are. And they do that every day for, like, 20 years. Like, come on. Like, you see how he walks now? He's, like, hunched over. Like, they put their life, like, they put their body on the line for it. It's like, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a sport, but, you know, your body is what, on the line. So shout out to John Cena for following me. I think John Cena knows that this is the greatest crypto show to ever grace crypto. William Will, did you know John Cena followed me? Okay, I'm going to read this one article. It's the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to get real serious, too. Crypto for life. 6-8. Thank you big time for the super sticker, sir. What's up, Crypto Get Money Squad? I appreciate that. Where the hell you been at, Russell C? All right. I forgot what I was going to say before I read this article, so maybe I'll just jump into it. And matter of fact, I actually covered this article in a video. We've been dropping a lot of videos lately. And actually, the reason I had a surprise live stream tonight is because I'm not going to be able to go live tomorrow at 1. So I decided to have a surprise live. But I did drop 2 videos today and now a live stream. So, oh, that's what I was going to say. I was watching some old Mr. Beast videos because I like to learn from, of course, you know, Mr. Beast is the biggest YouTuber there is. So he basically talked about when he hit 1 million views and he only had like 1,000 subscribers or a couple thousand subscribers. And he was like, I was so happy to hit 1 million of views. Like we hit 1 million views on the channel, but somebody has might have 1 million subscribers. And I was thinking, whoa, I feel that because on this channel, we had 10 million views. So we got millions of views on this channel. Millions and millions. Bill. So thank you guys for the support for over the years. I appreciate it. I plan to make a lot of changes over the next few weeks with the show. You're going to see. The distinctive role of XRP XLM, and this is why you can have all 3 of these and still crush it. There is no competition because there's different railways and roadways for each asset. That's the main point of this article. XRP is the institutional bridge. XLM is for the people. Now, like, I don't know if I can run with this scenario, to be honest, because I understand what they're saying. Like, XRP does handle a larger scale of operations, but to say XLM is for the people, I mean, that's like a good little niche they're trying to say. Oh, it's for the people. We're trying to focus on the little man, which is like a good sell. Anyway, let's start with XRP. The cryptocurrency is primarily aimed at large-scale financial transactions. It's designed to help banks and payment providers move money across borders quickly and affordable. Ripple Labs, a company behind XRP, has been working on various financial institutions to establish it as a liquidity tool. In fact, it's often referred to as the bridge currency. Man, I could really break this article down right here with so many different memories of talking about XRP since 2016. Because I just remember the bridge currency thing was like unbelievable. Like, oh, bridge currency is going to bridge assets through, like, you know, walled gardens. There was like so many different things. But okay, when I first got in cryptocurrency in 2016, don't get me wrong, I understood what Bitcoin was and whoa, digital money. And I'm not excited, and I'll say this all the time, I was never excited about, oh, this asset's going to make banks run better. But at the same time, I was like, whoa, if anybody may use this crypto or, well, basically first I found that through the Treasury Department, it was already labeled a currency. And yes, money never moved. You started putting it all together and you kind of seen Ripple maybe starting to get clarity in 2015. So I was like, damn, maybe this currency has a chance to make it. So I was more or less betting on that this crypto might do something versus I knew Bitcoin would also, but I was kind of confident with XRP with some of the court cases they already had prior. And boy, was I right. Damn. Welcome to 2025. XRP not a security. Anyway, XLM for the people. On the other hand, we have XLM, the cryptocurrency, has a different focus, financial inclusion. XLM is built to facilitate peer-to-peer transactions at a minimal cost. That's almost really this. Ripple and XLM the same exact protocol. Well, let's just stick to what the article stands. Well, it makes it easier. XLM is built to facilitate peer-to-peer transactions at a minimal cost. It aims to connect individuals and businesses, making it easier to send money across borders, especially for the unbanked population. Unlike XRP, why are you gonna say unlike XRP, which sits in the realm of financial institutions and them bankers? XLM has a more domestic approach, a democratic approach. With this, I'm just reading this. Don't be mad at me. With its low transaction fees and quick processing time, XLM is designed for everyday use in small business. This makes it particularly useful for areas for traditional banking where services are lacking. And last but not least, because I feel kind of talked out now myself. Much love, Dave. Oh, thank you. Yeah, guys, 10 million views. So when Mr. Beast was like, man, I'm not stopping. I'm not going to give up. We're going to keep pushing. Like, even though to me, crypto has changed a lot from 2021 to 2022 to 2023, from 2016 to 2021, like, whew, it was a hell of a ride. Crypto was on fire. We was making money left and right. Versus, I think we got to take some different approaches moving forward because things have changed as far as in crypto. But I still think the opportunity is still there. It's really just the work you put in itself. It's the work you put in. There's a lot bigger players coming in now. Like they got what? I don't know. CNBC crypto. It's like all these real crypto shows now. It's like these guys wasn't around when I started. It was just me and a few others. But now the competition is serious. So we have to get serious. Everybody like, comment, subscribe. XDC, the enterprise solution. And then there's XDC, which is designed for enterprises, particularly in trade finance, built on XFin Hybrid. XDC aims to digitize traditional financial process. This blockchain is secure, scalable, compatible with the existing financial system. This article doesn't even really do XDC justice as far as I'm actually going to jump out of that from this and finish the show. Because the thing is, I've been really deep down the XDC rabbit hole the last few, nights. I actually dropped a hell of a video this morning. Matter of fact, yeah, oh yeah, USDC, XDC connection. You guys got to check out this video right here. All you got to do is go to my channel and go to videos. My last two videos are must-see videos. I went so deep. I went so deep down the XDC rabbit hole. This will be the first time I checked this video today because I've been going all day. Just got back from the gym though. 90-day fitness challenge, baby. Yes, I mean, this video is on fire. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, so this video right here is USDC. Why this is a big deal? Because Circle ties to XDC, and the price reflects the growth because 7 cents is impressive as far as like I feel like a broken record. Like a lot of 100K challenges around 2 cents, 3 cents. XDC is at 7 cents. That's like, whoa, they've been like cooking away. Now supply could play a factor. I'm gonna get out of here like 1 minute. I apologize for talking too long. Oh, Franklin Templeton Stellar. Oh yeah, guys, we're gonna have a hell of a video coming on AfrinPay. I'm doing a member research video for AfrinPay because I do member research videos, and this one's coming for Devon NRG. And we're going to do some of the same in-depth research with AfrinPay as I did with the XDC video I just released. And damn, did I cover some amazing stuff with XDC. Makes me almost wish that, well, actually, what issued the 100K challenge originally? Hey, man, what if you had 1 million XDC? What, that actually worth 7,000? I'm worth 7,000 million. I just going to Afrin. Okay, so ℚ𝕝𝕚 was just 3 zeros. It was $40 per 100K. Now it's performing very well. It actually runs on Stellar. I'm gonna let you guys know in the next couple of days when to drop a deep dive on ℚ𝕝𝕚, which runs on Stellar. Now we just did a deep dive on XDC, and that's video right here. I uncovered that Circle is backing XDC in a big way. Oh, that looks so. I'm showing wrestling stuff over here. I'm telling you, someone's gotta be listening to us. Okay, there's the streams. Okay, so you go to the channel, you go to videos. Oh, I forgot I changed this thumbnail. Shit, I forgot I didn't want to change it to that. Okay, I did switch it up on this one. Okay, so basically, guys, I dropped a hell of a deep dive on XDC. And then this morning, I was doing a lot of research. And I was like, I'm going to drop another video. And because we're trying to turn the heat up a little bit. And this one is actually on 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚123 and riddles are undeniable. And I thought this was a really good video to cover. For one, is because I actually met the guy that creates these videos in Vegas. And he's like, hey, Jay. I was like, yeah. He was like, I'm not financial advice. I was like, no way. It's so amazing when you meet somebody. I'm trying to find his picture. Not the avatar he uses or the emoji or whatever you want to call it right there. His name is Not Financial Advice. It does amazing videos. So, and actually he covered 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 riddles are undeniable, and he ties 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 to Teddy Roosevelt and like all kind of interesting stuff. So go to my channel, click videos, and watch 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚123 riddles are undeniable. And it's probably like a 10-minute video. And then this morning I also dropped, this is a 20-minute video. And I noticed in longer videos do really well for some reason. I guess it's because they can tell when you put a lot of work into it. Like I've been putting a lot of work into these videos. Matter of fact, yeah, these last 4 videos are actually all really good. Look at this one, Zebec and ℎ𝕝𝕝. Woo! We're going all the way, baby. Let's see what our shorts say. Okay. Enough there. And I think we covered everything. John Cena will never have the respect of the people the same way Hulk did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hulk Hogan, I mean, like what Hulk Hogan made wrestling. Hulk Hogan was the man. I mean, I'm not here to speak on any personal things that may have happened. I'm talking about like his wrestling career. Like what? Like that dude was like a monster, like 6'8", 300 pounds, 320 pounds. You see the one time he interviewed like that TV host, and the guy was like, oh, wrestling's fake. And he was like, oh, and then he put the dude in the headlock. And I'm telling you, like the second he put his arms around his neck, the dude like fainted. Because I'm telling you, he was like just so big. He like cut his circulation off by just squeezing a little bit. Crypto Play, much love. Thank you for that very generous super chat tonight. Anybody got any cares, questions, comments, concerns? Here we go. I'm looking for any smaller channels that may have 1,000 subscribers, 2,000 subscribers. If you read charts, I need you to come on the show and read your charts for maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. Like you'll go to the charts and you'll say, oh, what's going on in the world of crypto today? Like, what do you see in the charts? And you'll tell us, hey, oh, let's do the charts on Zebec. So then you might go to Zebec and you say, there's a double cross, double bottom or whatever, all the chart talk you do. And you'll just do the chart talk for like 10 or 15 minutes. I'm like, oh, thanks for stopping by. And maybe we'll do that, I don't know, every other day or something. Or once a week. Or yeah, maybe I can get people to commit to maybe once a week. And then if we get like a little rotation going. Everything is under construction. So we're looking for a chart guy to come on the show and read charts to us for about 10 or 15 minutes a show. Maybe once a week, twice a week, something like that. And matter of fact, there's another crypto show who does a really good show. His name is Crypto Crossroads. If you ever want to come do a show, bro, maybe you can come read an article or like let's talk about like the current events for today. But like the thing is, I don't think like somebody should stop by for a whole hour. Like tomorrow I'll pull up a couple news things to show you. Like for example, if it's really weird. Like sometimes like a person will stop by a news show, but they'll only be there like 5 minutes. Like, oh, this person stopped by, and it's for a few minutes. And I think that makes like it'll make it look like more real news. Everybody smash that like, comment, subscribe before we go. Oh, Russell C. Yeah, Russell C is clearly from the XDC era, no doubt about it. Russell C is from the XDC era. Yeah, Russell, actually, we just started talking about XDC again, bro. Because, oh, Russ, John Cena followed me. Oh, Crypto Convos. Check out Crypto Convos. Here it is right here. Not financial advice. He came up to me. I meant the dude. I was going to show everybody his picture, but I'm like, nah, I'm not going to do that because, you know, I just don't reveal nobody's face. And I don't know if he's revealed himself or not to others. So I'm not sure, but I just didn't want to show him. You know, it's not my job to reveal him. But it was nice to meet him. He's a super cool dude. You know what's crazy is when I meet somebody, they always ask me, and he's like really into 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚. Teddy Roosevelt, he's into 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 big time. Teddy Roosevelt's connections to 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 riddles. It's amazing, actually. He said, how about this? How can this just be a coincidence? Here's Teddy Roosevelt on horseback, famously pressing onward, sword held high, and in charge of San Juan Hill. Considered the most defining moment in Teddy Roosevelt's life, sword held high. And then they got 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚𝕟 with the sword held high. So that's kind of interesting right there. Zebec's on fire. John Cena followed me. Oh, USDC, XDC connection. USDC, I uncovered that. XDC Foundation. XDC also. Oh, yeah, you guys got to check out my XDC video. I uncovered all this. Kusu is thrilled to announce $1 million strategic investment from leading trade finance chain XDC Network and Kusu Finance. So I actually did the research on Kusu Finance. That's all in the video. Groundbreaking tokenized commercial real estate financing on XDC. Bam, come on, what? First regulated digital asset security exchange. First compliant tokenization, pioneering the step on real estate. XDC, baby. Okay, let me calm down. I get excited about crypto. I get so excited. My apologies. I'm like, XDC, baby. Okay. ArcChex, UK's first FCA regulated digital security exchange. Also partner with XDC. All right, we're out of here. Isaac Jones, thank you for being here. Holy Sun. That's kind of like Holy Sun. Like Holy Sun. Like holy moly. But it's Holy Sun. Have a good night, sir. I appreciate you being here, Holy. Roji, the great of all time. You talk BG123, but I ain't looked fuzzy. I ain't looked at fuzzy. Oh, we talking about fuzzy the crypto? As far as it's just kind of it's amazing when Not Financial Advice came up to me because he had some 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 questions because everybody's asking me about 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚 because you know back in the day, you know, me and 𝕝𝕚𝕟𝕚's connection and all that, which I'm not gonna get to right now. Arcanex, XDC is a big deal. Team Green. Oh, snap. Team Green in the building. Much love, Team Green. Good to see you, sir. What's today? Trying to figure out where I have a space. Friday and Sunday. We'll be there, sir. Oh, Team Green, check this out. You might have missed it. New 90-day fitness challenge. I'm ripped. I'm ripped, sir. I'm ripped. I'm telling you. Huh? The muscles came back quick. Huh? Yeah, it's called. Matter of fact, Team Green's pretty ripped, too. Thank you, Big Time 68 for the super chat. I appreciate that if you're still out there. South Florida checking in. I like to have a Florida meetup. We're gonna maybe could turn it heat up on all our ideas. Nightmare on Elm Street scared the hell out of me. Crypto Clay, thank you, Big Time. Silver Days, much love. Thank you for your 5-year membership. Crypto Clay says the only thing that sharpens the sword is friction. This is my favorite quote. If things were easy, everyone would be rich. You got that right. Matter of fact, I'm going to take you out with this. It's the last thing I'm going to take you out with, I promise, right now. It's when I was putting some of these like fitness videos together. This is, I think, I forget his name, but I'll just tell you what he says. He says, until it's time to do a beast too. Okay. Everybody want to be a beast. Until it's time to do a beast bill. Everybody want to be a beast. Everybody got lion tattoos. You ain't on beast mode. If you want to be a beast, you got to love the process. Ain't nobody giving you no championship. Real lions don't quit. Oh, he said real lions love the process as much as you love the prize. Woo! Everybody smash that like, comment, and subscribe. I hope everybody has an amazing night.